Howdy and welcome to Formula Food for the American Grand Prix, the US Grand Prix. We're heading to Texas and Circuit of the Americas, and for one of the biggest states in the Union, if not the biggest state in the Union, we are going big. We have two recipes on this week's show. We are cooking both cornbread muffins and ribs, barbecue style ribs. We've got all the seasoning and the ingredients right behind me on the table to make our very own barbecue rub, which will later become a very nice sort of brush dressing that they're going to grill in and impart a huge amount of sweetness and flavour. So that's what we're aiming for, that's what we're going to be cooking. Better get rid of the hat and get cooking. We're going to be starting with making our barbecue rub, our barbecue seasoning for the ribs, and one of the crucial things that's going to be going into this is Old Bay seasoning. This is an absolutely fantastic sort of all-purpose American seasoning, goes into a huge amount of dishes. It's great for making sort of Louisiana style gumbo or Mississippi style gumbo because it goes brilliantly on seafood, goes well with sort of steaks and chicken as well. So we've got some of that, we've got a bit of thyme that we're going to be mixing in there, a bit of brown sugar. This is caster sugar, which should give us a lovely sort of deep rich caramel colours and flavour to all intents and purposes, as well as some mild chili powder and some paprika, one of my all-time favourite spices. Keep mentioning it, love a bit of paprika, plus the usual salt and pepper, freshly ground salt, and a bit of cracked black pepper going in there as well. And we're going to rub that into our ribs, wrap them up in tin foil and leave them in the fridge overnight so they can just sort of get all the flavour out of the rub and be very nice indeed. And then tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to sort of braise them in a way. We're going to fill the tinfoil package with, I think it's stock and wine. I haven't checked the recipe for this part yet, but we're going to fill the sort of tinfoil package and whack them in the oven for 3 hours. And a bit like the lamb, where it's going to have been cooked in juice for a very long period of time, they should be soft as anything. So that's the plan, but first we've got to make our rub. Okay, we are back in the kitchen. This is going to be sort of Project Rib update. We've got the bread mixture, the sort of batter, ready for the cornbread muffins. It is here in this big bowl. We made it up already. We'll probably include the time-lapse footage of me making it here. And what we're going to do is we're going to portion that out into these 6 oiled muffin holes in the muffin tray. And that's going to go in the oven and bake at 180 degrees fan, I think, for 20 to 25 minutes, and they will be lovely and fresh with our short rib steak, which I had checked on. I had a sneak peek, pulled it out of the oven, opened up the tin foil, had a quick sniff, had a quick look. They look fantastic. The meat's sort of condensed around the bone, sucked up a lot of the braising liquid, so we're going to pour the braising liquid out, simmer that down and reduce it a little bit just to brush it over the top, and then we'll just peel all the tin foil back and grill the ribs to finish them off with a nice sticky rub over the top. And hopefully they will taste fantastic. We'll wait and see. It does smell quite garlicky, so I'm a little worried I might have gone over the top on the garlic. So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. But anyway, that's where we're up to. That's project update. Catch you again probably when we start serving out.
Bye.